We're back in Burke's backyard, and guess what? It's lunchtime, and it's Saturday, and just finished mowing the lawn, and it's time to do lunch. So what I've got here today, I've got some rump, and I've taken this rump and I've just done it in nice little slivers. That's from the rump cap, and it's MSA graded, just some good steak that I've got up the road at the local butcher. And I've got some, I'm going to make like kind of like a, almost like a little soy kebab for the kids, you know, just for lunch on my teppanyaki barbecue. First time I'm going to be using it here today. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. So what I've got here is I've got a bit of soy. So I'll just mix that in. Ginger. I love my ginger. Fresh ginger. Just nice and thin slices. And then again, and this is just a real quick marinade for my beef before it goes on my Japanese skewer. So I don't need any more of that. I've got some fresh garlic. Right, once again, just some nice slivers straight down. And I'm trying to make them as thin as I can because I want that to infuse in the sauce. I don't want it to overpower the sauce. So in my garlic goes. I like a bit of bird's eye chili, just for some heat. I won't put too much in because it's for the kids as well, and they're not big fans of hot food. So put some chili in. And then for a bit of sweetness, I've got some palm sugar. So I'll just, with my microplane, grain some of that in. And that palm sugar will give a nice sweetness to this marinade for my beef. Got some fresh coriander. I always like the roots of the coriander. I find there's more flavour in them and they're more intense. So what I'll do is I'll just put these roots. I'm not going to even use the leaves for the sauce. So I'll just do a fine chiffonade of coriander. And that is my marinade. Simple as that. Put that back over here. Put that chili there. Clean as we go. Turn the board over. Give it a nice whisk. Incorporate all those ingredients together. And what we'll do, we'll just cut there and I'll go and marinate my kebabs. So I've got those rump skewers. Got a pastry brush here. And I like to just give them a base just before putting on. I know a lot of people marinate them for a long time, but I find the salt shrinks the meat. And I like to kind of wet baste mine on the barbecue as I cook them. And this is the first time I'm using this Japanese barbecue, and a big shout out to my man Simon Morgan and Trillian Bartlett, who gave this as a gift to me when I left Spotless before I joined Meat and Livestock Australia. So we'll put them straight on, our Japanese barbie here, and we'll turn the marinade side up. And we've got the Fire brand Japanese coals again. And what I'll do, I'll give them a marinade on this side as well. And they'll start cooking for us lovely on the barbecue. Put my marinade over there, and let's start a little salad today with our beautiful skewers. So simple, once again. Little teardrop tomatoes, and I've got a few down at my local greengrocer, but I've also got a few that I'm going to get off my little tomato tree that my daughter Olivia planted about 3 months ago, which is getting some nice little heirloom green tomatoes. So we'll put some of that in there. And then we've got some green tomatoes over here. And I'll pick them right off that tree. These would just be beautiful. Add a real kind of crunchy element to it. Put some greens in there. And back on those skewers, Mr. Cameraman, they're starting to have a nice sizzle now. And this is just something very simple, nutritious, you know. Once again, Australian beef, MSA graded. I like a bit of chilli. That's on the top. And my beautiful salad as well, just for some heat. Now, what we'll do, because we've got limited bowls, I'll actually whack that straight on my chopping board, and we'll use this to make our dressing. Straight back. Okay, rice vinegar. Just a splash. A little bit in there, not too much. Once again, yeah, so we'll go back to our skewers. Starting to grill nice now on this little barbecue. Turn those over. And they're great, these Japanese barbecues. There's not a lot of smoke to them. And what we'll do is we'll get our marinade. We'll give them another baste. And they're going. So rice wine vinegar, our sugar, my microplane. Once again, sweetness. We're going to make a little kind of pickle, tomato pickle, I think is the word we're going to use today. And our microplanes. It's nothing like free to air. What I'll do is I'll just shave a bit of that off too. Just add some more sweetness to it. So we've got that vinegar. Now my coriander leaves. I don't waste anything in this kitchen. Nice chiffonade. Straight back in there for my tomato pickle. And we'll give that a nice whisk. Right, it's time for our tomatoes to have a little bath in that pickle. And that won't take long at all. Look at that. Beautiful. Just toss that around. And then what I like to do, just for texture, I've got a bit of Korean spinach. Seaweed spinach, what am I talking about? And I'll just crumble in there. And that gives a nice crunch element to it. Now those kebabs are almost ready. Have a look at them, nice and succulent. Just cook slowly. Right. What we'll do, we'll rest them, and while we rest them, I've got another garnish that I'm going to do inside that I'm going to quickly fry. So we'll come back and we'll rest these and we'll go do that garnish, and then we'll put our dish together. Okay, so our beautiful salad here that's been marinating while we did our garnish, which was the young green rice. We'll just put some of those beautiful tomatoes there. And that's my tomato pickle. Those heirloom and green tomatoes there, and probably just a good measure and crunch a little bit more of my spinach. Right, now for the star of the show, great Australian beef. And these are just simple that you can do with your family. And last of all, our beautiful green Hanoian young green rice, just for crunch. And that, my friends, is just a quick lunch made up just to enjoy with family and friends, you know, for spring. You're better on beef, iron, zinc, protein. Take it away, live from Sam Burke's backyard. Big shout out to Dan from Minio for the banana leaf. Baby, you are better on beef.